Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're jumping straight into the Placerville single-family housing market. We're focusing on what you need to know as we head towards the end of 2025.
That's right. And the big picture, things have definitely cooled down from, the craziness of 2021. We're now seeing what the industry calls a somewhat competitive market.
Somewhat competitive, so moving towards balance.
Exactly. It feels like we're easing into a more, let's say, normal environment. Less frenzy, more thought going into transactions.
Okay, so let's ground this with some numbers. What are we seeing price-wise?
Well, the median sale price is hovering right around $455,000. And crucially, that's only up about 1.1% compared to last year. Pretty flat.
Only 1.1%. Wow, and per square foot.
That's sitting near $287. So yeah, you're seeing prices have basically hit a plateau for now.
What's driving that? Inventory.
Definitely a big part of it. Supply has really increased. We're looking at roughly 4 months of housing supply now.
4 months. Okay, that sounds like the textbook definition of a balanced market, doesn't it?
It really does. It's a huge shift from the 1 or maybe 2 months of supply we saw during the peak, when buyers, especially from the Bay Area, were just snapping everything up. The power dynamic has really changed.
So if prices are kind of stable, why are homes taking so much longer to sell? I see the median days on market is, what, 63 days?
Yeah, 63 days. That's way up from about 35 days just a year ago. It shows buyers are being much more cautious.
63 days. That seems long if the prices are relatively affordable for the region. Why the wait?
It's about perceived risk, I think. If you, as a buyer, see a house sitting for 2 months, you start wondering why. It doesn't feel like a hot commodity anymore.
So that caution turns into buyer leverage.
Precisely. And that's where negotiation comes back into the picture. It's not just about the list price anymore.
And we see that in the sale-to-list ratio, right? Around 98%.
Yep. That 2% difference shows buyers aren't feeling pressured to offer over asking. You can actually talk about the price, or maybe negotiate repairs, maybe ask for closing cost help.
Which was almost impossible before.
Almost unthinkable. And listings. They're averaging just about 1 offer. So bidding wars are basically history for most properties right now.
Meaning buyers can safely put in offers with contingencies again. Inspections, appraisals.
Exactly. Those crucial protections are back on the table. It's really a significant opportunity if you're a buyer who's got your pre-approval ready to go.
Okay, let's flip that. What about sellers in this environment? What's the strategy?
Well, number one is pricing. Pricing is absolutely king right now. Overpricing from day one is probably the biggest mistake you can make.
Because buyers just aren't biting.
Right. And with something like 53% of recent sales closing below the list price, you have to be realistic. Expect negotiation.
And presentation, does that matter more now?
Oh, absolutely. A home that shows well really stands out. Weichert's data actually suggests staging can cut down market time and, potentially boost the final offer price by anywhere from 1 to 10%.
That makes sense. You need to catch the buyer's eye when they have more options.
You do. And this is where Placerville has a unique edge, I think.
You mean its affordability compared to nearby areas?
Yeah, exactly. That $455,000 median. Compare that to El Dorado Hills, which is closer to $975,000. It's a huge difference.
So Placerville pulls in buyers looking for value.
Yes, value buyers, and also people looking for that specific lifestyle, the Gold Rush charm, the community, access to Highway 50, Apple Hill, the wineries. It's a whole package.
Are certain areas within Placerville doing better than others?
We have seen some strong recent appreciation in places like Cold Springs and Smith Flat. It seems buyers are really prioritizing getting a bit more space or perceived value there, maybe slightly outside the main town core.
Interesting. Okay, so wrapping this up, the market has clearly shifted. Would you call it truly balanced now?
I'd say it's firmly in balanced territory, not strongly favoring buyers or sellers overall.
So final takeaway for buyers.
Be prepared. Get that pre-approval sorted out early, and don't be afraid to use your leverage for contingencies and negotiation.
And for sellers.
Price it right from the start. Don't chase the market down. Homes that are presented well and priced correctly are still selling. Some quite quickly think around 21 days for the ones that really hit the mark.
Okay, great advice. And here's something to chew on. Placerville's market, as we said, held pretty steady this past year, up that small 1.1%. Meanwhile, some neighboring areas like Cameron Park actually saw median prices fall.
That's a key point.
So considering Placerville's relative value within El Dorado County, does this price stability suggest it might represent A kind of reliable investment floor for this part of the region. Something to think about.
Definitely something to consider as we look ahead. And if you are thinking about buying or selling in Placerville, you should check out wrspg.com. Lots of neighborhood info, market updates there.
Or you can always reach out to the team directly for a personal chat. Thanks for tuning into this deep dive. Be sure to subscribe wherever you get your audio, and join us next time.